Where'd you get the chicken wire? You stole the chicken wire?
I stole a bunch of chicken wire from Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Because it's in the garden center, so you can just throw it through the fence. And
Oh, I'm well aware.
you just throw it through the fence and get it on your way out.
I on this tour, I stole a pair of sandals, like I always do each year. So I walk in with my old sandals, and then you just put on the new ones,
And then you leave.
walk out swiftly. But then as I was walking out of the Walmart, I'm like, why does my ass look great? And then I realized they were like women's shape-up sandals. And then I was like, well, these aren't going to work. I'm just going to keep getting...
What do you mean? They worked great. Your ass looks fantastic.
I'm just going to get hit on all summer. So then I walked next door from the Walmart to a Kohl's.
Yeah.
And then I put those in there, and I stole a pair of men's sandals that I'm currently wearing. The sticker's still on. You can see how fresh they are.
Oh, yeah, those are fresh.
But then it's like...
Not fresh.
Now someone at Kohl's is just going to be like, I love these women's sandals, but there's no marking. There's no tag. They aren't,
Excuse me.
They aren't showing up in the system.
Excuse me, Colesman?
Colesman? Excuse me, Cole?
Cole? Can Cole come? You're on the phone.
Then a guy walks over named Cole, and he's just like a 17-year-old who works there.
What's up?
What's up? He skates over.
He leans over.
No, I was worried when they were, because when I was walking around the Kohl's, I was like, I couldn't find the shoe thing, and I had to ask someone. I was like, "Where's the shoes?" And I looked very suspicious because my ass looked too good.
Yeah,
and I didn't look
that's
comfortable
suspicious.
with it. Yeah, I was like, God, this guy's got some hot little slippies on there on those toes.
Oh,
I'm just saying, why not put little like truck nuts on the bottom of a flip?
some Heelys with truck nuts.
Heelys with truck nuts for the brakes.
What are you eating out of what clearly you stole from a restaurant that you did a show at?
No, I would never do that. I wouldn't do that. Although that is a great idea.
Steal cutlery and bowls.
Steal huge industrial cookware. God damn it! I need to.
I should have stole the fryer from the spot.
Yeah, no, but when you were out trying all these different restaurants out for your jobs. You should have just fucking stole shit. They would never assume it was you. The guy who's been there for one shift and then it went away.
I do have a decent amount of work T-shirts now.
There you go. Dude, you could fucking poop anywhere.
I got a whole new wardrobe.
Hell yeah. You should just go in and start training people. You should go in. You should go in and get trained by someone. Be like, I'm here for day 2 of training. They told me I was following you. And then just
walk into
them,
a restaurant and say that.
And then just follow them, just pick a person, and then just kind of shadow them until one of the managers is like, wait, who are you?
Just show up in black jeans, like in black slacks, black shirt, tuck it in.
No, because you say you have all these shirts for these restaurants.
Well, I can't show up for with another restaurant
No,
shirt.
you just do it in like 6 months when the entire staff is
when everyone's turned over, yeah. I'll wear my El Noche shirt, too.
Yeah.
I'll show up there in a year and be like, it's my first day.
Dude, I'm going to start committing crimes wearing those shirts. Because where are they going to look? They're going to look at people who work at whatever the restaurant is.
And I never filled out any paperwork because I always said, hey, man, let's figure out if we work for each other first.
That's what you'd say to them?
Yes.
And then 9 out of 10 times, they'd be like, this guy sucks.
Now, 10 out of 10 times, they would be like, that's a good idea. We don't need to give you a number yet. And then they would fire me.
Why would
no,
they give you
fire me.
a number?
You know, like, fucking get it on the POS.
You work for the CIA?
Yeah, I work for the CIA.
My God.
I did lose my ID for a while, and I was just saying no at places when they would ask for my ID.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
It was incredible how often it worked. Because usually they just hear, like, I left it in my car, I don't have it with me. They never hear just no.
I just leave my ID in the car when I'm like on the road most of the time. It's just like even when I'm not, it's just like in my glove box.
Yeah.
So you can easily steal my car and my entire identity.
I leave my social security number taped.
Well, that's my license plate. I got it so I would easily remember.
I have a vanity plate. I was always forgetting my social.
Yeah. Vanity plate. No, I did it the other way around. I got my social changed to just the random plate that the state gave me.
Mine is 723 MWD.
Nah, maybe you don't need a wallet anywhere.
No, I don't. Once I found my ID, I was like, why did I ever even have a wallet?
Yeah, why would I have an ID?
Just shove hundreds of dollars into my pocket.
Those are the types of people I'm trying to be more like in 2021. Start making late July resolutions.
July resolution.
Hey, maybe you can do Christmas in July.
Spring cleaning. Spring resolutions.
It goes spring cleaning, Christmas in July, July New Year.
July New Year.
And then
the 4th of July is the July New Year.
Yeah, 4th of July is July New Year.
Well, you set your resolutions with the country.
Yeah. The country made a resolution.
They sure did. They made a revolution.
Dude. You should be a hip teacher. I hope everyone had a fun Christmas break, holiday break. I've been fired, actually, says a Christmas break.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring up the holidays. I'm being dragged out now.
New teacher. So everyone have a fun
I suppose the pregnant TA will take over now. We had a pregnant TA, like the teacher's assistant, was pregnant, and then that guy, something happened to that guy, and he couldn't teach anymore. And then the pregnant girl took over, and then she had a kid, and then the school was just like, "Let's burn this place down."
The school was like, "Let's see what that baby can do.
Can we get the baby in here?"
Keep cycling people out. Whoever that baby points to takes over. It was biology, so it all worked out.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, let's watch this lady give birth.
Let's all just watch this woman. Well, we don't need to talk about her vagina.
Yeah, don't talk about your teacher vagina. She's gonna listen to this.
Yeah, Miss. What the hell was her name?
Why didn't you say her name while I was coughing? That would have worked swell.
Just cough again. Miss Cantrell. Perfectly censored.
I think that'll work.
So where'd you go, man?
On the road.
I mean, you were all over the fucking place.
Yeah, man. No, I went everywhere. You
went to Peoria?
You ever been to West? Oh yeah, you ever been to Peoria?
I have not been to Peoria.
It's great. The comedy club is there's a strip club on one side.
Oh hell yeah!
And then across the street is a dirt racetrack for cars.
Oh fuck yeah!
So it's like, when you look at it, it doesn't look that impressive, but then you realize it's dug into the ground, and it's one of those. It's like NASCARs. Like the cars are going like.
It's like a Coliseum.
They're like on tilt, like when they're in the donut, and then you're like, good God, people just made. That's not affiliated.
That's not affiliated. Richard Pryor didn't pay for that.
That's not NASCAR affiliated. A bunch of dirt.
Do you think NASCAR has like a copyright on ovals?
Yeah, probably, because this was a circle. It looked like... There's this one part by the highway that's like the club is on where people are like, yeah, that's where people usually stand like all over to watch it. Which, sure enough, man, people were across the street at the comedy show, like at the club when they had the race, standing on their trucks in the parking lot of the comedy club, watching the show from across the street.
Illinois,
or not the show,
such
the
trash.
Racetrack. No, dude, it was awesome. There's this guy and his daughter doing that, and then I was like, you know what? I can't let them see me smoke weed. I hid.
I'll play the banjo instead.
Yeah. No, they loved me playing the banjo. Just outside of my car in Peoria, Illinois. No, but the racetrack, everyone's all excited, and they're like, yeah, no one can stand in that part, though, because a car jumped the thing and like flew and crashed into the ditch next to the highway.
A tire could still fly off.
Tons of stuff can happen. Dude, so every other time I've been there, I've always been like, that racetrack is crazy. Like, what a weird place for I was just like, I'm fascinated by it. And then this Saturday, because I did 2 shows, Friday there's no race, Saturday there's a race, and it's July 3rd, and not only is there a race, but next to it, the fireworks stand that is there.
Oh my God.
They're launching fireworks on their own. So it's like literally just a war zone.
Oh my God.
There's like revving engines and dust, fireworks and then me across the street with like a bunch of people in a basement-looking building.
Getting high.
Yeah, like, everybody, come here. We're gonna talk about stuff.
Psst. Psst.
They're all gonna beat us up after. No, dude, it was awesome. That is like some classic stuff. You know what I mean? Because that's like when people used to. Everybody knows all the great comedy clubs, like the Comedy Cellar,
Right across the street from the
next to a dirt bike track.
funny track.
Funny track. The Greenwich Village Moto Speedway.
The Village Gate motocross.
Because you don't put it together from like just comedy documentaries, but I watch a lot of rock documentaries.
And if you
do, when they talk about the Sunset Strip, they're like, yeah, the whiskey and the Rainbow Room and the dirt bike track, and then it was the fucking, what is it? The Comedy Store.
Comedy Store.
They don't even know it because that's how
Flappers.
The Flappers was down the road, and then they're like, why is Poison describing you could do one-nighters in all the suburbs?
Flappers. Poison is like, Tom Sobel, man, oh my God. That guy burned a hole through his goddamn nose. That man, I couldn't keep up with that. That older man I couldn't keep up with.
This is fascinating, Brett. We're going to cut all of this.
Hey, Brett, we're going to cut you.
We asked you how Poison got started.
You talked about Tom Sobel.
You talked about 20 minutes about dirty party records from the 50s and 60s. You were like, yeah, it'd be a lot of street jokes, but Pig Meat Markham.
Great. Mom's Baby.
This is classic Bret Michaels voice.
This is what Bret Michaels sounds like.
This is Bret Michaels. Talk dirty to me.
So did you make a bunch of money? Are you a millionaire now?
No, I'm a millionaire. No, I didn't meet any of the weird people who thought I was who were like, I'm gonna make you famous.
You didn't meet any of those L.A. cats?
I did have a guy who I was like just one of many people on a show, and then he was like, dude, you should headline clubs, and then I was like, it's like, you should have me headline here.
How about we start with this tiny room?
You have the power to take me to a next level in a way.
There is a next
Certainly,
step.
Double, triple my money for this evening. You have that ability, sir. No, this is delightful. This run was great. This is the most. I may.
People are hungry to get out of the house. They're hungry for laughs. They're hungry for joy.
They're hungry to buy a T-shirt that says "legalize it," and it's a picture of me proposing to a dog.
Perfect. That's what the people want.
That's what they want.
After a year locked inside.
Yeah.
After a year locked inside, they want to take a sip out of a dirty Camelback and buy a dumb T-shirt.
I can't bring back the Camelback bit.
You could bring like a sanitizing wipe and clean off the front of it.
That would be nice. What if I just wiped everyone's hands?
Before every show, you should be like, listen, I'm not worried about COVID anymore, but you guys look
Who wants
dirty.
to mud wrestle? And then everyone looks like kind of worried. And then I go, good. Who wants to sanitize wrestle? Everyone cheers, and then everyone's just crying because their eyes are on
Pure
fire.
wrestle.
Pure wrestle. That should be like a match. You throw your opponent into a big thing of Purell.
Vat of puree.
And they
puree.
have puree.
Watermelon puree.
Watermelon. What, are you making a fancy soup?
It's summertime. Thinking about watermelon.
Have you been?
Yes.
God damn.
I can't get into my watermelon puree thing.
What? What's your watermelon puree thing? That dirty thief. Maybe she thought of it in the past, though, and then just didn't.
Yeah, you're right. It's parallel thinking.
No, maybe
just like how I thought of 99 cents.
What? You mean you were like a child and you were like, why are things $1?
They should charge them 99 cents. I would pay 99 pennies.
And your mom's like, that's a thing, Eric, but also you've never seen it before. I
invented coupons.
You're just a baby being fed like deconstructed like cheeseburgers.
It's like dog.
like
It's like dog tooth, but they make you think you're a genius.
What happens in Dogtooth?
You haven't seen Dogtooth?
No.
Oh.
I'm scared. I'm afraid I'm gonna
You're
get.
afraid it's gonna bite you.
I'm afraid I'm gonna get bit. I'm like, it's coming at Dogtooth.
No, yeah, they keep their kids in like a compound and they just like teach them like their own like version of English.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to do.
Right? Doesn't that sound fun?
And you have kids off the grid, like you have
Yeah.
them without birth certificates, like you do home births, and then you can like exactly. You've got people off the grid that you can completely like turn into whatever. I shouldn't be saying this on the air, but
I'm gonna room a kid.
I'm gonna have a whole compound of people, not kids. Everyone's always focused on the kid part. Kids is just how you get grown-ups.
Exactly. It's like seeds.
Yes.
What am I?
Yes.
What am I? A vegetable pedophile if I plant a zucchini?
What am I eating? Am I gonna have to fucking move away from this library because I'm eating a pumpkin seed?
Listen, I'm legally obligated to tell you that I farm.
There's a bunch of cops outside watching a guy eat a bun with sesame seeds on it. He takes a bite. They're just like, we got him!
We got him!
You gotta wait till these sesames are fully grown.
If that is not a sesame plant, what does a sesame plant even look like? Do you just shake it and all the seeds fall off?
I have no idea. Sesame. Sesame.
Sesame.
All right, now that the mic test is over.
Sesame, sesame, sesame.
Why the fuck did they... sorry, I swear. Why did they go with...
I apologize, folks.
Why did they go with Sesame, like, Street?
Open Sesame.
Where the heck did that come from?
Grover.
Come on down to Mustard Lane.
Groucho the trash can. What's his name? Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Marx. Oscar the Marx. And he's in a trash can, and he's like, let's all live in trash cans.
We all deserve to live in trash cans.
Dude, Sesame,
Is it ugly?
it's beautiful. Eric, it's gorgeous.
All right, let's see what a sesame plant looks like.
Open Sesame. It's a magical phrase. And then you can click on the thing magical phrase.
You know what? It actually is pretty. That's not what this cannot be what a sesame comes from.
What are some of these are some cool magical phrases.
Abracadabra, open sesame,
Go on. You're nailing it so far.
Crucio Benedicto, or whatever those Harry Potter words are.
Simsalabim.
What about amen?
Wow, not in there.
Because that opens the
Bibbidi
magic.
bobbidi boo.
That opens the magic of Christ.
Amen. No, that closes the magic of Christ.
Well, you're going to open it back up later, okay?
I guess amen.
It's a bookmark in the
Amen.
magic of Christ.
Amen is kind of like the aloha of God.
It's
You know what
hello
I mean?
and goodbye.
Yeah. You know, you can just do it. Hey, amen.
Jesus hangs loose.
That's how you know God is a male, because people are like, amen.
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 A-S-A.
No, because at first people were getting his attention and they were like, amen. And then once he had given them their wisdom, their minds had been blown. They were just like, hey.
Amen. Whew.
That was God's full. That was in the Bible. It was amen. Woo.
Whew.
And then the whoo got lost in translate. You can't do that.
King
in-
James, he fucking
You
knocked
can't
that
do
shit
that in
out.
phonetic Greek.
He didn't know how that works.
No, man. I'm trying this Mountain Dew Baja Flash.
I thought that was a pineapple Fanta.
No, it's a pineapple Mountain Dew and coconut. Pineapple coconut. But they don't show coconut on the logo. Just pineapple on the logo. Why don't you show?
Why don't?
Get the coconut.
All right,
on
in
the
honor
label.
of Paul Mooney's death 2 months ago, we're gonna do all his bits.
Oh man, I'm gonna be Paul Mooney for for dead comedians
Paul Mooney?
parties. Paul Mooney. Why is that thing not closer to me? I'm gonna bring it closer to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney. Always pulling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Mooney. Up, everyone's gone out to smoke.
And it's an empty room. Well, up next.
Up next, some new person doing Mitch Hedberg. Up, here's a twist. It's a female doing Mitch.
She's got long
We got a woman
hair.
as Mitch Hedberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next, we've got a woman as Mitch Hedberg. Get your hands together.
Everybody, you ready?
Are you ready? Following up a white guy doing Paul Mooney as Paul Mooney for whatever reason. We've got a woman doing Mitch Hedberg.
A woman as, get this, Mitch Hedberg.
Up after that, we've got Larry the Cable Gal.
You're never going to believe this, but a woman as a comedian with long hair
Will be
who
doing.
famously covered his face and very easy. Kind of just make a broomstick look like Mitch Hedberg.
A mop head.
Just get a fucking Western button down, throw it on a mop, get some glasses.
If you have a mop head that you can get to stand
Yeah.
upright and you throw a smoke bomb down, it's basically Mitch Hedberg.
Yeah.
If you have a mop head, a smoke bomb, and a soundtrack that goes,
All
right, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most quoted comedian of all time. But now, it's a local comic doing it poorly.
What do I need a receipt for a donut for? Sam Kinison as Mitch Hedberg. Sam Kinison doing Mitch Hedberg at a Dead Comics party.
Goddamn, motherfucker tried to give me your damn receipt for the donut.
Well, T-ski, what the hell does that mean?
I said, motherfucker,
T-ski.
I'm from Peoria, Illinois. I don't need no goddamn receipt for no motherfucking donut. Shit. I ain't getting no motherfucking donut. Wait, no, what?
You gotta get on your side, get your whole tongue in the pussy.
I can't remember. Yeah.
All right, we have.
That's what I want to do for dead. There should be a local.
should kill.
Yeah, let's kill
Kill.
a 22-year-old comic in town so that we can fake do bits more or less we made
Once
up.
a year. So we can just we invite his mom every year.
Yeah.
we bill it as a memoriam.
Dude, we're gonna do very funny jokes inspired by your son. You're gonna do my son's jokes? No, God no.
God, no.
This is a comedy show.
Inspired.
We're charging money.
You ever seen Adaptation? It's sort of like that.
Yeah.
We take the source material and turn it into our own.
It's like how Norm Macdonald killed OJ's wife so that he could do all those hilarious bits on SNL.
Oh.
Who do you think did it?
I think it was I think the wife did it. I think she did it to herself.
My God. That's not funny, Eric.
I didn't laugh. You're the one who's laughing.
That would be funny if she was like, whoops.
Whoa!
And then Ron Goldman steps in. Oh my God, she's going to slit her throat. Let me grab that knife.
Let me get that knife right out of her head.
Whoa.
Oh, I did it myself. God damn it.
God, I should have got non-slip shoes. Because he worked at a restaurant. He was a waiter.
Why didn't I wear my Skechers today?
Yeah. Yeah, how do you feel? Have you ever...
I just came in to get my paycheck. I wasn't wearing my non-slips.
Yeah. No, he came in to get his paycheck. He wasn't wearing his non-slip shoes. And then they were like, hey, you love delivering items people left at the restaurant to their house.
Right?
And then he was
Right?
and he said, sure, especially my cool new loafers. And then you know what I mean? Cut to him going down the PCH.
Cut to.
Convertible. Music blaring. I don't know the geography of the story.
Going east on the PCH.
Yeah, he's going east. I assume Brentwood is off of San Del Mar.
Santa Del Rey.
Yeah.
San Marino. Ken Marino Drive, intersecting at Damarera Boulevard.
That was the best, man. The other night, there's a comic who's like from somewhere else, but then they live in LA now.
Oh yeah,
and they're just home visiting people.
Oh yeah.
Doing a mic, hanging out.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Oh, that's great. They didn't even give you a guest set? You must be a star.
You must be the worst."
They didn't even offer you a guest set on my random show, where the opener is literally some guy who like.
Well, I haven't had a real conversation in like 2.5 weeks. I kind of have forgotten how to talk to people.
Yeah, what have you been doing? He's been going to the store being like, "Where do you keep the chicken wire? I don't want to be seen on camera."
No, when I
He's
stole
wearing a
that
trench coat in the summertime, walking up to the Lowe's outdoor area.
when I stole that chicken wire, she was like, "I'll put it on my thing," because they have these like little like tablet things they carry with them now. And she was like, "All right, chicken wire. All right, it's going to be the outdoor section." I'm like, that was going to be my guess. I was kind of like, I was already out there. It's big.
I was just distracting you now.
I'm distracting you while my partner throws all of the chicken wire over the fence.
I'm distracting you while my partner, who is a chicken, cuts all of the chicken wire into pieces. It's like an eco-terrorist type thing.
I'm green.
Yeah, it's like... We're saving the world.
But and you can actually
we can help you with that here.
You can actually see it to the left of you. She finally finds it and she goes, "Well, this is called poultry net.
Oh yeah.
Do you think it's the same thing as chicken wire?" And I went, "I think there's a good chance."
No, it's different, man. Poultry net is for when like a bunch of chickens want to play sports at the beach.
A bunch of hens get together, play some beach volleyball.
No, it's like, anyone who's worked at because I mean, we've both bartended / served at a beach volleyball bar.
Yeah.
/ grill.
Of course.
The sand gets so hot, dude. They just throw the chicken breast.
Throw the fucking. It's breaded.
Yeah.
And now it's breaded.
Yeah. Anybody know who's been? I don't remember what I was gonna say, but
it's breaded and we can make a chicken cutlet out of it now. It's been mashed down.
No, but everybody knows in the back. It's like they're like, "Oh, it's Thursday at 5. You're opening. Make sure you put the chicken net, poultry net. Make sure you put the poultry net up."
There we go.
Because we got
nice save.
Because Thursday is poultry night.
Thursday is. Foul volleyball. Fouly ball.
Foul the ball.
Fouly ball.
Foul ball.
Foul balls.
Foul ball.
It's a cockfight without the fight.
Yeah.
They fight over the ball.
And also get a lot of balls because when they hit the beak, they use the beaks to bop it up.
And their talons.
And it pops a lot of the balls.
We're going to have to buy about 200 volleyballs.
Also, since it's your first week, they don't want me to tell you this because I'm just going to tell you, not only does the ball break, a lot of the fucking beaks break.
You're going to see
then you're just going to see chickens freaking out, crushed beaks. You ever see chicken lips?
We're going to put
good God.
We're going to put a screen up. We're going to put some birds down.
It's fucking disgusting. I don't know why they let these animals in here. It's fucking disgusting.
In here, it's indoor volleyball with chickens.
Well, no, but it's inside walls. Inside doesn't need a roof. Inside needs walls.
Inside does need a roof. Don't let Sam hear you say that.
That's true. It is like a month and a half since the roof's still missing.
Oh, dude,
I'll be honest. When I saw that clay, I was trying to figure out how the roof collapsed more. And then I saw the clay. And then I was like, well, what is Sam's plan with the clay? And then I looked up at the hole in the roof and noticed there was no clay. And I was like, oh, Eric must just be doing art.
Notice some terrible sculptures. Yeah. Shitty angel dropping down from it.
No, you should put, wherever you think mice are coming in, put a little sculpture of like a bigger mouse with a sword. Yeah.
Like burying its teeth.
Yeah.
Some Redwall type shit.
Oh, dude. I wish, man.
Let's just line the ceiling with copies of Redwall.
I would love to become a Brian Jacques podcast.
Brian Jacques?
We should do. Should I make Redwall the one book I read this year?
You should read the Lord Brocktree.
I got burned on the book I read last year. You also read it. That book stunk.
It was okay.
That's a very big.
I read a lot more books than you, so I have more of a spectrum of how bad it is.
So you read stuff that's worse than that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. No, books are you gotta watch out for books. They'll hose you.
So you spend 14 hours reading a piece of shit.
You're sitting there like a move. Like when you're reading a book, you're just sitting there in one place. But when you're watching a movie, you're working on the car. You're lifting weights.
You can't
you're running around the theater, tapping everyone on the head. You're being active.
You can't put a book on and then make dinner.
Yeah.
And like barely pay attention.
I put a book on when I make dinner, but that's just
that's just for kindling.
Cash, and I needed to serve my children book soup.
This one's 300 pages.
Don't eat the spine, honey. I'm using it for stock.
I'm gonna use that for stock. Don't eat that spine, darling. Darling, don't eat that spine. No, don't you dare take that out of that.
No, I'm just holding up a spine that says I'm cracking open a spine that says not that type of girl, Lena Dunham, and I'm sucking out the marrow.
Rapey. There's some rapey marrow right there.
The problematicness really brings out the flavor like a catfish. Too poor for catfish. We're too poor to go to the river and
go noodling. We can't go noodling. We're much too poor. We can't even afford to put our arms in the water.
That's how you know like Mississippi's fucked is because they're like, yeah, our big export is catfish.
It's like the worst fish.
Yeah, it's like, what's your big export? Trash.
Diarrhea.
when other cities need trash.
Whenever their landfill gets too unfull.
For like movie shoots.
Yeah, if they need like a big pile of trash, Arkansas is here.
We need a place for a music video where it's like a techno future where everything's garbage. That's actually, that specific request is our main export.
That's all we get to put out. Tron.
You had a public corn dog?
No, I had a gourmet corn dog.
Well, that's still public.
Well, I didn't have a corn dog in private. I didn't eat a corn dog in a corner alone for the first time ever.
Maybe you were at Kroger and you're like, you know what? I'm doing stuff with clay. I'm trying new things. Maybe let's go to this frozen food
I'm going to throw mayo, mustard, and pickles on this corn dog. I'm going to try all the things that I don't particularly enjoy.
Where'd you get a gourmet corn? Was it Gourmet Place?
One of the places I work.
Oh, okay. No, corn dogs are... How'd they make it gourmet?
Nashville style hot corn dog.
Oh, that's a classic thing.
Yeah.
You go down to Nashville?
You every corner.
Yeah. You get into town and you say, hey, Pat, hey.
You show up on Music Row. You try and walk through all of Music Row without eating a Nashville-style hot corn dog.
Hey, Chet Atkins, which way to the Nashville style?
You go into that racist hat store and you try and walk out without.
I'm here on Broadway with diners, drive-ins, and dives, seeing who is the best
Nashville style hot corn dog. And even in Nashville, they call them Nashville style.
Yeah, Nashville style. Well, that's because that Johnny Cash song. I got a Nashville style.
I eat a corn dog just to watch my asshole die.
I ate the stick. I ate the stick. No, man. So how'd they make it?
God's gonna cut you down. Like, what's the beat to that? God gonna corn a dog.
It's late. Yeah, it's late.
God gonna corn a dog.
It's late era Johnny Cash singing about Nashville style hot corn dogs.
I corned a dog today to see if I'll still bark.
Took off the black suit, Put it on what used to be her side of the bed. Put in a corn dog. Nashville hot style.
Beep,
you
beep,
know me.
beep. The microwave says it's ready, and the Lord says it's my time to go.
Trent Reznor's in the background doing.
This is cool.
Hey,
America 5 is
Hey,
just
Johnny.
Trent Reznor going, I'm so happy to be here. Oh
Johnny.
my God.
no, I don't think he liked that.
No, he liked her, didn't he?
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. You probably liked all that cash.
He probably liked all that freaking Johnny Cash he got up his ass. He liked all that fucking hot cash that got shoved up his asshole.
How do you feel about Cash, Trent? Johnny Cash. And then he's busy covering his legs in Crisco so he can get his leather pants on. So that he can go to the Oscars.
He's busy trying to slide into his leather suit. He just does it all at once.
I'm gonna wear
he goes
tight
down like a water slide to get into his leather suit.
I'm gonna wear a tight full body leather outfit and go watch an 8-hour award show. Mr. Reznor.
No, it was good. Good corn dog.
That's good. So what was it? Just they put
It
put
was not
buffalo.
Very, no.
Okay.
It was not Nashville style anything. It was just a corn dog that they like sprinkled spices on.
Is a corn dog that they Hank Williams had sex with in the 50s.
It was a corn dog that Hank Williams cuddled to death.
Yeah. Hank Williams probably made a corn dog or two.
I bet he ate plenty of corn dogs.
I'm surprised corn dog isn't like a sexual term.
Corn dog is.
Yeah, but like sucking on a corn dog.
Sucking on a corn dog.
Not the thing.
Sucking on a corn dog at the county fair. My name's John Mellon Fair.
John Mellon Fair. Do you think he ever thought he was like, how about John Mellon Cash? How about, because I want to get closer to my real name, but I want to keep it flashy.
I want to keep it flat.
And I love Johnny Cash. And it's the 80s, so I think he's dead because he hasn't had his career come
I don't know.
back
It
yet.
seems like he's dead. That show got canceled like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing. I think he's just doing pills.
I think he's dead.
I'm pretty sure Johnny Cash is dead.
It probably was like a 10-year period where everyone was like, yeah, Johnny Cash is dead, right?
Johnny Cash is definitely dead.
It was the same thing that happened to John Prine. There was like a 10-year period where everybody was probably like, yeah, John Prine is definitely dead.
John
And then
Prine
he actually
is
died.
dead. John Prine is dead, though.
He is dead, but I'm
He always
saying
was. I'm starting a conspiracy theory.
John Prine was never even alive.
His label faked him being alive so that they could kill him again.
Warp Records.
To drive fucking sales up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
If you use the Wayback Machine, you can see that John Prine died in the late 90s.
Why are there so many big flies in here?
I don't know.
Did you see how many fucking big flies?
Yeah,
were
there's some
downstairs?
big flies.
What the fuck?
It's because we haven't been here fighting them, so there's no competition.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to, I mean, you're not wearing shoes, but you got to embrace the karate vibe.
Well, I need some chopsticks.
That's true, too.
Can I use 2 cigarettes as chopsticks?
I think that's the end of Karate Kid.
Ralph Macchio.
No, the end
coughing.
of it is Ralph Macchio smoking 2 cigarettes at once outside the.
Then he gets it, and you hear a little sizzle when he catches the fly.
He's not smoking 2 cigarettes because he's like crazy. It's him and his babe. He's got his babe with him. You know.
He's lighting her cigarette for her.
And he's got them both in his mouth. He's lighting both. And then a fly comes through and he goes, "Hacha!" And he kills it with both. And then she goes, "I'm not fucking smoking that."
And then Ralph Macchio gets into his dusty Trans Am.
Yeah, then he's like, "I guess my family's still poor."
I don't really know what I did to bring my family money.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I guess
actually.
that for high school kids winning karate, the pay is not what it used to be. Back in ancient China.
Back in the samurai days.
In feudal Asia.
Back in the samurai days, this was a much more lucrative career.
People think mixed martial arts has never been more popular. But really, like, 1400 in Asia.
That was the fucking time.
That was, man.
That was the fucking time.
You think our military budget per capita is expensive? They were spending.
You should have
so
seen the
much
fucking
on...
Shogun.
Yeah, dude. The katana budget was, my God.
You think fucking Striker missiles are fucking expensive? Imagine outfitting 40 million Chinese samurais with authentic katanas.
They had a big thing out in the desert where it was like in the desert of China.
Yeah.
And then they're like developing new weapons tech, and it's a big underground base, and you go down there, and it's just they have a drawing on the board, and it's 2 sticks and then a chain, and then they're like,
no one can see this.
They're like, we need to make this happen. God, pray we develop this before our enemies.
If East Japan finds this out before us, we'll be doomed.
May God have mercy on our soul.
I am become death, the raddest of the earth.
They were probably so psyched when Nunchucks came out, because then they were like, oh, perfect, we can finally do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now.
Finally.
There hadn't yet been 4 martial arts weapons.
This guy's been drawing these fucking things.
The one guy is just going to use his hands, but the other people all have hands.
That's lame.
Yeah.
And turtle hands. How slow are those going to go?
Turtle hands. That sounds like an early internet video.
Have you seen turtle hands? No, and I don't want to.
I don't.
Don't show me turtle hands.
You got to show him turtle hands.
Dude, show him turtle hands.
Show him turtle hands.
I didn't know the horse.
No, I'm just Josh. I think Mr. Hands was the horse.
No, Mr. Hands was the Mr. Horses don't get formal titles like that.
Mr. Ed, are you kidding me?
Mr. Secretariat.
One of the most famous horses of all time.
Mr. Seabiscuit.
Mr. Bojack. Mr. No, man, Mr. Ed.
That wasn't a real horse, man.
All right.
You gotta fucking get on the truth train.
You know, the Trump train. He's starting a train.
With
No,
another
man.
plumber? I betcha.
Davenport, Iowa is great. The Quad Cities out there, both Quad Cities. Anytime there's a Quad City, it's great. It's like you had 4 New Albanys.
That sounds gross.
No, it's great. It's like there's no picture, no Louisville, and then it's two New Albanies on one side.
Imagine.
Imagine there's no Louisville.
There's no drunks and there's no tattoos.
It's just Lexington and then Indy.
And there's nothing in between.
Bowling Green suddenly matters.
Well, it's a beautiful place for you and me.
Dude, no, man. Fucking the Quad Cities, because you get 4 cities in one. It's great. Like Louisville, how many cities do you have?
I don't know, like 3 probably.
You live here.
I do live
right?
here, yes.
One place.
Now you live in Louisville.
One place.
No, man, you were gone long enough that you missed like an entire mental health cycle.
Of who? Of you?
Oh yeah, buddy.
What'd you do?
Well, I needed a little bit of. I don't even.
R&R.
No, I actually have a really good job now. That's part of why I finally leveled out again.
You think people ever work for record labels and they're like, "Here's your paperwork," and they're like A&R?
A&R.
I thought it was R&R.
I thought I was signing up for R&R.
I thought I was supposed to just hang out.
I thought I was gonna spend a month with the Libertines.
Yeah. I thought this was like I thought I was going to work with Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna hit the keys.
You're making me listen to all these shitty bands?
I have to listen to your nephew's fucking band? This is a cover of Crazy Train. We're not gonna release this. Let me tell you, buddy.
And you sold some fireworks.
And
Where'd you get the fireworks?
I bought them when I was in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Or coming back from New Orleans. But actually, this is very funny.
And you're at like a bar, and you're like, "Hey, I got some fireworks." And the person's like, "How do I know these are legit?" You're like, come out back.
Come on back. I'll show you.
We'll light one off.
You gotta pay in advance, but I'll show you they're real.
We'll light it. I'll split it with you because I'm also going to enjoy it.
You got a punk?
I'm also going to enjoy the explosion of light and sound in the evening. So I'll only charge you half for this one, but the others will be full price.